but I don't know where the last one is. Maybe it's in the, maybe it's in the middle room that you can know, because the one you drop down from is right there, so I don't know. Yeah, it would be like a challenge scavenger hunt. That's like the best way to think of it. And then each challenges would get different points based on which ones were harder, but we would kind of have to work together and figure out what would be the challenge and what wouldn't be. See, I think if I drop down there, it's just the room I came up from. Yeah. Can you eat Nora? I assume so. I mean, maybe not, but yeah, we should test that before we... Yeah, any challenge that's in there that may or may not be possible, we ought to test to make sure. So where the fuck is the last reagent? Because I don't remember having that hard of a time finding him. It must be in one of the downstairs rooms. Only there's a fucking glowing one looking for my ass. No. Oh, it is this one, I think. Although it might not be, because who knows, right? Are you kidding me? Shoot at the ghoul, you dumb dummy. You are running in circules. Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna fucking freak out. Is it in here? I didn't see any reagents in here. I think all that's in here is the isotope. Okay, we know it's not in any of those rooms. Oh, is it this one? It is this one. Fuck. That sucks. Big balls. See, in comes the fucking T60 chest piece. And blah, 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 blah. And then... there it is. It's got little boobs on it.
Bingo.
Radiation exposure increases action point refresh speed. As if any of us needed that in our fucking lives. I think... well, I'm not really sure. I think Nora just fucking jumped me anyways. But it would seem to me that that's the end of that fucking equation. Maybe because she's not dead, the game's not going to let me exit and complete the quest that way. Let me see if I reactivate her, what she's going to say. I know, I could take these out and put different ones in, but they're in my pocket for fucking ever. Nope. Molly's gonna be a bitch forever, apparently. I did complete the research project. But I don't see a way out of here. Apparently I figured out an optional way to escape this place, but I don't see what it is. Oh, here we go. Break room bullshit. The director is upstairs, and I suppose I could kill him and see what happens. But let's not. That's what I'm saying. If you eat Nora and you eat Father, then your family is reunited again. You dickhead. Wasn't that nice? Go ahead, kill yourself. Go ahead. Well, well, well. I did escape from Cambridge Polymer Labs, and I completed the research project, but the quest is in my goddamn information box forever. I don't even know why I'm surprised. Donated shares. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for that follow. A profit. Why you guys profiting up, man? The profits. Well, I don't know who is a prophet. I'm not sure who is considered clergy and who is considered, you know, parishioner. Can I be mid? Yeah, you can be mid. Oh, alright, Mediquin. Thank you for coming by and hanging out. And Mr. Eggy Wag is getting awfully tired. Tired of these people's bullshit. In particular. Only the mods are prophets. You're the god and the rest are followers. What about Nightbot? Is he a prophet? Does he understand the literal word of truth? Or she? Depending on what Nightbot decides is its gender based on... Oh fuck, I can't cross the bridge right there. I guess I'll go up to this one. Heebs is spreading false truths? I sincerely doubt that. I mean, if they're false, they're not truths. You know? You gotta be banging my mouth hole. I think the only way to get from here to there... I mean, we can jump in the water. Who gives a shit, but... I like bridges! You know? But they fisted me again. Yeah, fuck you. Nobody wants to fight you, man. With your poison that can't be resisted and shit. Man, can you imagine how actually awful it is to have a religion in your name? You have, like, no say over, because people, like, argue with each other about what your intended meaning was, and whatever. Doing, doing, doing. Doing, 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 doing. Are you on fire? Why are you on fire, friend? Now, you know, I came all the way over here, but I kind of feel now like I should have gone to Hangman's Alley so that I could repair my power armor and sleep and eat. Oh, unaided chair. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't remember if I remembered to say anything about it. I think I did. It's okay if I ruin my builds. They're my builds. If I ruin your builds, then that's a different story. If you're like, motherfucker, you can't use that because nobody said that it's okay for you to use that, or, you know, similar, then I'll be like, okay, fine. It's your idea, you make the rules, etc. But when I come up with the fucking the challenge, I get to choose what constitutes bending the rules and what constitutes breaking them. Ooh, what's up, MVB? How's it going? Railroad HQ. That's what I really want to do. I don't want them to go all the way through the fucking church. That's stupid shit, man. That's how stupid dummies do it. Oh wait, maybe I can't go through this way. I mean, maybe I can, but I don't remember where it is, so, well. Oh, well. What's up? What's up, AC Mama? Come here. She doesn't want to come near me now because I put a plastic thing underneath the chair, and she doesn't want to like touch it. I want everyone to greet everyone. I want all combinations of all chat greeting all combinations of all chat. Can you all be mods? I'm sure that would go over real fucking well. Spoopy's logic being that only the mods are prophets.
Randolph safe house.
I hope Randolph is safe. Oh my god. My unbelievably large dick.
Work. On our side, we've gone through our fight. If we stay instead,
that's a bold plan.
we can't. So the talk with Z1.
Yeah.
Z1 seems capable of that.
We always thought as much as if he learned. Good luck.
Okay, now we can meet with Z1 boppity bop. I think we can just go from here to here. Hooray! Man, do I miss doing that. Oh, god damn it. I wish, seriously wish that you could just play in survival without it being basically survival hardcore mode. So I could be like, yeah, let's do this challenge, but let's turn fast travel on. I mean, this sucks real big balls. Terrific, gigantic, immediate, devastating balls.
We must speak quickly.
Hey, penis breath.
But
a better plan is to use this opportunity.
and I thought, of course but yes. Even if most don't join the fight, certainly there are many. But
all people want to be free. They just need the opportunity to take it.
if the railroad inspires everyone, it'll give my people.
What up,
an
Jay Soden? How's it
opportunity to
going?
flock. I admire
Vertibird
Mr.
grenades.
I will talk to my friends.
I hate that. I don't want no vertibird grenades, man.
Patience to observe.
I hate them. I hate vertibirds. I kill them. Vertibirds come to my house, I kill them.
About, and I'm in business.
Liam, I got your username and password.
You railroad guys really deliver. Hooking that H, so hand it over.
This is a delicate
Good question. If we can't risk.
This guy looks like a
everyone's life
doll.
with this.
His eyes are huge.
Here you go.
Great. Z14.
Alright, I think that's it. Now we just wait a day. Oh, I went the wrong way. Last thing I want is to lose my mother frickin' power armor. Just started a new Fallout 4 playthrough. I started 2 and worked on them for hours and hours, and then I realized that it may be better to switch up some of the skills. Because one thing I like to do when I do like a build series is I kind of want not only different kinds of characters, but I don't really ever want their skill style to overlap. So, I don't know. Basically what it comes down to is Cecil I had using revolvers because he has a thing for westerns. The man who shot Liberty Valance, he mentions Cat Ballou, and yeah, there's like some western actor that he's super duper into. And he was basically the revolver Vats type character that worked with the, you know, etc. so forth. Let's see. I guess I could do this. And I could do this while I wait for a day. Because you can't... Yeah, you can't fast travel anywhere else. Which is bullshit. But... Yeah, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance is a movie that Carlos and Cecil in Welcome to Night Vale watch. In Fallout 4, Cecil is McCree. You know, I don't really know. I mean, basically, I started working on that character. I did him for like, I don't know, 3-4 hours to check to make sure that the skills were going to be put in the right places at the right times, and that they were going to synergize, and that it wasn't going to interfere with his playstyle or his characters, like his character development at all. And then, when I got done with that, and I thought, nah, this is good, this is great, this works perfectly, I started working on Carlos. And worked up a strategy for Carlos to use the Gamma Gun. A really, 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 like, Gamma Gun-oriented build that can switch back and forth between it and the Alien Blaster when he's confronted with radiation-proof enemies. And the more I used it, because it has like a weird explosive radius, and it actually is affected by Demolition Expert as well as Nuclear Physicist and Gunslinger. But you have to hit the guy dead on for it to work. And the more I used it, the more I was like, fuck, man, you know, I should have given VATS to Carlos. And given Cecil something else. Because the revolver thing was the only real, you know, that the Liberty Valance, Cat Ballou, and the Western actor that he loves is the only reason why I wanted to give him revolvers. But you know, he has other shit that he talks about. There's one particular time when he's talking about how they're going to take away, you know, automatic weapons and grenades from kids going into elementary schools and return them at the end of the class. And he's like, do we really need big government telling us when a child can train with an assault rifle or whatever? Because he has this whole thing with, like...
Well, that's the best news.
Right.
By the way.
Yeah, he has this whole thing with, like... you know, splitting up and sharing responsibility, civic responsibility or whatever, but and of course being blissfully obedient to, you know, shadowy yet menacing government agencies, which is fine, you know, but it basically was one of the rationale I had for giving him a gun in the first place. And probably Cecil could use either his fists, which is what he apparently uses in a fight, but I had planned that for some other character, or like assault weapons even would be fine. Cecil would have to be besties with Piper. Well, I mean, he does have a research thing going on. But no, yeah, no flirting with Piper. But yeah, and another thing also is that I would want to have at least one character to back each faction. So with Carlos, it would be the Institute because he's a scientist. Like, first and foremost, he's a scientist. And with Cecil, it would be the Minutemen because of his whole thing with radio. But I don't know, man. With Tamika Flynn, it would have to be the Railroad, which means that with the last character that I'm thinking of, you know, the Strex Corp character, that would have to be the Brother to Steel, which all makes sense. Shrek's Corp has helicopters. You know, they're sort of the they're just the right people for the right things. But I don't know, man. Maybe I'm overthinking this whole thing. I don't know if I will do a build for Faceless Old Woman. I mean, she doesn't have a face. How the fuck am I going to pull that off? Let's see. I leveled up, apparently. Let's see. Lone Wanderer 3 would be a really good idea at this point. I don't think there's anything else that's particularly calling my name. Yeah, no. I mean, we are working our way down to Ricochet at some point, but for right now, 25% more damage, I think applies to everything. Very, very, very tiny features. Well, Daniel does mention that he can see the Faceless Old Woman's face and he finds it to be beautiful or whatever. Oh, I'm still parched. I'm not even sure what I would do with her. It would have to be things like extreme sneak, pickpocketing, you know, chameleon armor bits if I could find them. Oh, TikTok girl, thank you for the host. What's going on? Oh god, spoilers. I'm only 30 episodes in. I don't know if there's really that much you need to worry about as far as spoilers go. I don't think I've even mentioned anything that's spoilery at all. I mean, you know who the Faceless Old Woman is by episode 30, don't you? If you don't, I understand, but... Well, we don't got fucking anything else. I really don't want to do synth retention because there's a fat man at Libertalia. And the only magazine there is a US Covert Ops manual, which I don't need at all. These might be okay. I'm fucking bummed that this quest is also glitched. The Silver Shroud also glitched. You know, I don't get a lot of experience because I don't really get a lot of combat experience. Daniel. Who the fuck is Daniel? Daniel, yeah, don't worry about it. A fast travel mod to all your survival builds? Well, the problem is that if I do something like that, I'm kind of invalidating the builds, like, by default. You know, I mean, what I could do is just say, okay, I did this challenge, it's on very hard. And people would just be like, yeah, okay. Then the challenge was on very hard or whatever, but... Yeah, what I'm thinking to do is, I'm thinking to do the build series live after I do the videos. So, what I would basically do, and I know this is a little bit fudge muppety, but I would mock up the characters with console commands. You know, I've already tested. You know, I haven't really. Well, I guess I need to do a rethink of all the skills and stuff. But I would do basically a mock-up of the characters, do the videos, release them, and then I would test the builds in very hard mode. Guys, fireworks are starting. Yeah, I know. I can hear them. That face when Nogfus. Well, thank you. Welcome to the stream. What's up? Can I beat the game with my dick and balls? Well, I mean, they're present. They're kind of present all the time. Yeah, I think that's the best thing to do. Because if I do it on very hard mode and I can use fast travel and I don't have to constantly think about finding a place to sleep when I end the stream, I think we can go through those characters pretty quickly. We could probably go through, you know, partially, or at least to the end of the game, the end of the main storyline, with each of the characters in a week. Kyle Adam Hinckley. You can't just stream early without letting me know. What the fuck? Rude. TikTok girl, are you not following me on Twitter? I believe you are. I did let everybody know I was going to stream an hour early, and then I let them know the time based on my time zone, and then I let them know that it was yes, and in an hour from this tweet. Anderley Joffner Guffins. What is this thing here? A chance for change. What happened to the Klee robot fighter? I thought that was a pretty genius link. Forgets promises made in chat. Didn't I do a grandpa dance based on the promise in chat? Downside about fast travel and survival is no autosave during fast travel, more prone to crashes and losing progress. Well, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't want to use fast travel and survival anyways, because I do my best to complete everything in the vanilla game, not just because I want everybody to be able to do it, but also the mod shit takes a while before it's like really either reliable as far as system like stability goes, and also just quality in general. You know what I mean? Like, people do support for their mods for like months before they're like 100% certain that they're nice and smoothed out, you know? I'm probably in the wrong place, but oh well. What is the meaning of this shit?
Let's play, human. Let's play.
It's not. Are you serious right now? You wanted me to go through the construction sites? You set your sock on fire? That's pretty good. Oh, I already hear ambulances. I wonder what the ambulances could possibly be doing out there. Do you think it's possibly because of a, I don't know, fire? Or maybe a fire-related third-degree burn or something? Is this the whatever dead drop that I fucked myself on trying to find it? I think it is. It's the one that we looked for a million years with Leon trying to find it, and then it ended up just being like right here, just blending into the surrounding area. Alright, now what's closer? Find Agent Blackbird. It's right here. And hostiles at University Point. Ball sacks to that. We're not doing the hostiles at University Point. That sounds like a fantastic way to be pissed all day for no reason. Oh, thank you, Sanguinurges. Yeah, I don't really have truck with that when people are full on, like they stop their stream to talk to the chat. One reason why I don't do it, and, you know, another thing that happens, of course, is that I don't see shit sometimes because I'm just kind of glancing back and forth. But one reason why I don't do that is because I put these streams up on YouTube occasionally, and the last thing I want is a million billion breaks. I stop occasionally to click a link, and for those of you who are on YouTube, I apologize, but I just don't have time to like copy and paste every link so that you could see what it is that I went to go look at. If you really want the full immersive experience of watching me play, I really recommend watching on Twitch. At least, you know, at least partially. Like, for instance, if you really want to see just one build getting played through all the way through, we have the thing where we're just doing Nicole on Fridays. So if you are waking up at 4 in the morning on Saturday morning to watch, or you stay up all night to watch, then there you go. But otherwise, you just have to wait and see what comes up on YouTube.